All right, we got video 7, slide 383.
A nursery stock certificate shall be revoked when
The shipper has violated any law or regulation pertaining to nursery stock.
you, as an inspector, are asked by your supervisor to inspect a nursery. The first step you should take is
Contact the nurseryman or his authorized representative and review the inspection procedures.
California law requires nursery stock to be properly labeled. Which of the following must be labeled with its botanical name?
Botanical name. Sugar maple must be labeled with its botanical name.
Field-grown bare root roses harvested after the second season and sold to a dealer.
Requires a grade size on each bundle. NIPM 5.
What do the following have in common? Mexicola avocado, trifoliate orange, Louisville peach, harmony grapes, paradox walnut, and multiflora rose.
All commonly use rootstocks in the nursery trade. That's the Mexicola avocado, trifoliate orange, Louisville peach, harmony grapes, paradox walnut, and multiflora rose.
Which is not considered labeling.
Posters.
For hermetically sealed seed sold at retail, the germination test is valid for
36 months. For hermetically sealed seed sold at retail, the germination test is valid for 36 months.
Seed law allows weed seed to be present at
1.5% by weight.
vegetable seed in quantities greater than 0.5 pounds shall have on the label.
Year, month of germination test.
In sampling bulk seed, the appropriate procedure is
7 probes uniformly distributed.
which county does not allow citrus nursery stock to be shipped in under nursery stock permit?
Glenn County does not allow citrus nursery stock to be shipped under a nursery stock permit.
Phytophthora is an important pest for
Oak, sudden oak death. Phytophthora is an important pest for sudden oak death. Phytophthora.
what is considered advertising?
Salesman's statement about the seed.
As an inspector, you find 50 cotton Easters in 1 gal cans with olive scale.
Order all plants to be destroyed and issue non-compliance.
As inspector, you find 1 lot of camellias in 3 gal cans with white flies.
Order immediate pesticide treatments, release for sale.
You are going to inspect a field of strawberries for red steel. You should look for what?
Plants with few runners and are stunted. Few lateral roots resulting in a rat tail appearance. Dug up and cut open roots have a reddish stele, S-T-E-L-E.
Regulations pertaining to nursery stock are found.
Food and Ag Code.
There are specific labeling requirements for seeds which have been
Treated with a toxic chemical. California Seed Law 07.
As an inspector, you find a lot of seed with a label that lists 12.5% other seed. You should
Issue hold order on entire lots greater than 12%. Order to recondition and relabel.
under California seed law, a written report of analysts from what agency is considered prima facie evidence?
So under California state law, a written report of analysis from the state seed lab agency is considered prima facie evidence?
Who is required to have a nursery license in California?
Anyone who sells nursery stock, excluding seed.
Certification and registration of fruit and nut trees is the purpose of
Providing rootstock free of virus, diseases, and other pests. Reference NIPM 1.
what steps do you take prior to an inspection?
Check file. Let owner know you are coming.
When is a license to sell nursery stock required?
Always, except in cases of exemption.
When is a license-free exemption given?
Well, it's not free. It's
Fee.
a license. Ain't nothing free in this realm. When a license fee exemption is given, is for amateurs. Sales less than 1,000. Communicate intent to sale to commissioner. Grown in same county as sale by seller.
A license to sell nursery stock is not needed to sell what?
Seeds only. Retail florist selling interior decorative plants. Can't grow outdoors. Cut Xmas trees.
Standards of cleanliness state that nursery stock must be kept clean of what?
Pests of limited distribution, including important economic pests and pests not yet established in the states.
When do standards of cleanliness apply?
When non-seed nursery stock is sold.
Where do you find laws and regulations pertaining to the sale of nursery stock?
You find the laws and regulations pertaining to the sale of nursery stock in the California Food and Agricultural Code.
During an inspection, what steps would you take when detecting a lot of plants infested with pests of general distribution?
Well, depending on the severity, the commissioner could require the plants be controlled, eradicated, or disposed of.
What steps must be taken by the nursery prior to soil fumigation of field-grown nursery stock?
Trash removal, waiting period, pre-treatment soil preparation.
What pests are commonly encountered on deciduous fruit tree nursery stock?
Aphids are commonly encountered on deciduous fruit tree nursery stock.
During a nursery inspection, what steps would you take if you found a pest not known to occur in California?
You would isolate, non-compliance tag on lot, issue notice of hold on premises, collect, submit sample to lab, determine origin of lots.
According to the Nursery Inspections Procedure Manual, when may a statistical inspection procedure be used?
When more than 90 lots and a good compliance record.
What steps should be taken when sampling nursery stock for nematode certification?
Make a map, quarts of roots with soil, bag sample, dispose tools, cool sample.
What is one of the most common viruses in stone fruit?
Mosaic is one of the most common viruses in stone fruit.
A license to sell nursery stock is issued to whom?
Any individual, partnership, association, corporation, LLC, or any organized groups of persons, whether incorporated or not.
What is the goal for compliance of pest cleanliness?
Stop introduction or spread.
What form of media is not required to be treated prior to planting to meet nematode control program requirements?
Non-soil media, infested media going to an area where both buyer and commissioner agree already infested.
Is a license to sell nursery stock required to sell cut Christmas trees?
No, it's not required. Is a license to sell nursery stock required to sell cut cut Christmas trees. No, you do not need a license to sell nursery stock.
What do you do?
Nursery stock license.
What do you do if a nursery refuses to get a nursery license?
Fine, $100 to $1,000. Seizure of nursery stock.
What are the restricted noxious weeds?
The restricted noxious weeds are quackgrass, wild garlic, Italian thistle, smooth distaff thistle, woolly distaff thistle, southern sandburg grass, coast sandburg grass, matte sandburg grass, yellow star thistle, purple mustard, field bind weed, daughter yellow nutgrass, purple nutgrass, medusa head, cool, halogeton, Klamath weed, poverty weed, Mediterranean sage, alkali mallow, Johnson grass. No, that's wrong.
What are the prohibited noxious weeds? Oh wait, is that the one? Oh. There you go again.
More restricted, prohibited. Alright, so before it was restricted, now it's prohibited. Oh gosh, camel thorn, lens potted hoary grass, heart potted hoary grass, globe potted hoary grass, plumeless thistle, musk thistle, white stream distaff thistle, Russian knapweed, Canada thistle, wavy leaf thistle, Dundian melon, leafy spurge, blue weed, perennial pepperweed, Onopordum thistle, Austrian field grass, Carolina horse nestle, white horse nettle, perennial sow thistle.
What is 52351 of the seed law?
Every labeler of ag or veg seed, or anyone who receives or possesses for sale or sells seed not grown in California shall obtain a license to sell seed except grower that conditions seed for own use, uses seed for planting seed increase, anyone licensed to sell nursery stock. It falls under 52351 of the seed law.
Who may issue a stop sale order?
52391, the secretary, commissioner, or representative to the owner of any lot of ag or veg seed where he finds a violation.
What are the exemptions to labeling seed?
53451, seed not intended for sowing, seed in storage or at cleaning or conditioning establishment, transported for sowing on land on which was produced, weighing and packed in presence of purchaser, transferred from one warehouse to another.
If the variety of seed is not known, what is required on the label in lieu of the variety statement?
Unknown variety is what is the required labeling.
Why may a nursery stock license be refused, suspended, or revoked?
Refuse to comply with laws, guilty of fraud, refuse to maintain standards of cleanliness, fail to comply with lawful order.
What are the requirements for shipping nursery stock?
6921. All unlawful to ship from one county to another unless stock is marked in conspicuous manner with name, address of shipper, and name of receiver. 6922. Unlawful to sell, deliver, or transport stock from one county to another without affixing in conspicuous spot one of the following: shipping permit that warns of inspection or valid nursery stock certificate. That's 15 minutes. Bye-bye.